A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions in the Middle East, Iran has formally issued a warning to France, the UK, and the US, indicating its preparations for a large-scale military operation against Israel. This development comes in the wake of a series of deadly incidents, including Israeli airstrikes on Iranian territory that have heightened regional anxieties. Iranian officials have made it clear that any nation that assists Israel in intercepting or responding to Iranian military actions will be viewed as a direct participant in hostilities. This warning extends to military bases and assets belonging to these countries in the region, especially in the Persian Gulf, as well as naval vessels operating in the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea. The UK government has publicly denied providing military assistance to Israel amid these tensions, asserting that it does not support Israel's aggressive actions against Iran or its attempts to intercept Iranian drones. French President Emmanuel Macron has stated that while France will defend Israel if it is attacked by Iran, it will not engage in offensive operations against Tehran. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has characterized Israel's military actions against Iran as excellent. Despite previously cautioning Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against actions that could jeopardize ongoing nuclear negotiations, Trump has framed the escalating conflict as a potential opportunity for Iran to reassess its position, suggesting that they now have a second chance to avoid further devastation. French President Macron, on Friday, defended Israel's right to self-defense, even acknowledging the effectiveness of Israeli strikes on Iran's nuclear capabilities. However, these developments have forced him to postpone a crucial UN conference on the Palestinian state, highlighting the complex interplay of international relations in the region. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Esmail Baqiei has accused the US of enabling Israel's aggression against Iran, asserting that such attacks would not have occurred without Washington's approval. Baqiei criticized the US's approach, stating that it undermines any meaningful dialogue regarding Iran's nuclear program. The sixth round of US-Iran nuclear negotiations is scheduled to take place in Muscat, Oman, following 5 previous rounds of talks mediated by Oman since April. Amid these tensions, Iran has issued a stark warning, threatening to target US military bases and ships throughout the Middle East if Washington continues its support for Israel's defense efforts. This conflict has intensified following Israel's extensive aerial assault on Iranian military and nuclear facilities, which Israel claims is aimed at thwarting Iran's rapid advancements towards developing a nuclear weapon. Reports indicate that Iran was caught off guard by the scale of the Israeli attack, which resulted in numerous casualties, including high-ranking military officials and nuclear scientists, and inflicted substantial damage on key sites such as Natanz and Isfahan. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has confirmed that parts of the Natanz facility were destroyed, raising concerns about potential radioactive contamination in the area. In retaliation, Iran launched over 200 ballistic missiles and drones towards Israel, resulting in at least 3 Israeli fatalities and numerous injuries, although a significant portion of the assault was intercepted by Israeli defense systems. Israeli forces have continued their retaliation with airstrikes on Tehran, targeting air defense systems and airports, with Israeli officials claiming that the path to the Iranian capital is now effectively open. Iranian state media has reported that these strikes have resulted in at least 78 deaths and over 320 injuries, many of whom are civilians. Amidst the ongoing conflict, Houthi forces in Yemen have reportedly attacked Palestinians in the West Bank, resulting in the deaths of 5 individuals, including 3 children. In light of these developments, Iran's government has issued a direct warning through state media: if the US, UK, or France persist in supporting Israel, whether through military aid or by intercepting Iranian missiles, their regional bases and naval assets will be targeted. Both France and the US have publicly expressed support for Israel's defense efforts, while the UK has emphasized the need for de-escalation. At the United Nations, U.S. officials have cautioned Iran of dire consequences should it target American personnel or infrastructure, as diplomatic efforts have faltered, leading Iran to withdraw from scheduled talks in Oman. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue strikes against Iranian targets, while Iran's newly appointed Revolutionary Guard commander has threatened to open the gates of hell, signaling a potential for further escalation in this already volatile region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.